Divine Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you'll love this vibe. And everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This could be past, present, or future, you or someone around you. So please take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. Hope you all are doing well, happy, healthy, and smiling and vibing. I'm staying present. I have a download, and the message is Spirit wants someone to know that's listening to this video. You may not like the message, but Spirit is saying for me to say it because someone needs to hear. Be mindful and be mindful and keep in mind that there are people who want to reap without the work. Be mindful and keep in mind that people want to attach themselves to people who are doing the work and they want to reap the blessing. So Spirit is saying be mindful of these things. Be mindful there are people who want it easy and they will watch you do the work and reap off of you, your energy, the things you acquire in life. It could be fame, it could be fortune, it could be clout, it could be attention, it could be anything for that matter. It could be a living situation, it could be your vehicle. Maybe you have a nice car, maybe you have a beautiful home, maybe you're handsome or beautiful, you are aesthetically pleasing. There's nothing wrong with that. Hey, okay. And so, but Spirit wants you to be mindful of these things moving forward, okay? You need to be mindful and know it, meaning don't be all willy-nilly. Be mindful when you choose and allow people into your life, especially into your personal space and place. Spirit is saying they want you to be mindful of this energy. There are a lot of people, it's part of duality, it's part of the path, who don't want to do the work, but they want to reap things, and people will find any kind of way to wiggle their way or attach themselves to someone else to try to reap the blessing or the clout or the fame or the lifestyle or the look or the abundance or the security. There's many reasons why people will cling to you, connect to you, make conversation with you. Be mindful. This message is a spiritual notification. This does not mean that everyone is bad, but just be mindful and to not be oblivious. Don't try to ignore, the reason that someone is coming into your life. Don't be oblivious to the truth. Spirit is saying be mindful. Okay, there are people out there who just want to attach themselves while you do all the work, and they reap the blessings that you put all the work in for. And so that would be very unfair. Yeah, there's a lot of people. Look how those cards fell. Look at that. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of energy that is working off of that type of vibe. Okay, and so Source wants you to be mindful of that. So you can lie to yourself, tell yourself anything you want, but there's a repercussion for that, okay? We can be oblivious, or we can be adult and start adulting and just be realistic and authentic, okay? You know when someone is with you because they really want to be with you. You know when someone is your friend because they want to be your friend. You know when someone is using you, trying to take advantage of you. Spirit is saying that we are all, and I'm even speaking to myself, we are aware when someone is trying to take advantage or something isn't right, but we need to stop being I'm talking to myself as well, collective, oblivious. Okay, so it's a reminder. Okay, and so the first card we have here is the Eight of Wands. Okay, and in this picture, you see one person with their hands in the air and the other one hanging on tight for dear life, and he looks frightened. And so Spirit does not want you, look at God, allowing people to go along for the ride while they're enjoying themselves and you're putting in all the work. This person is frightened. They're hanging on for dear life. They can't enjoy themselves, but the person next to them is having a ball, having a field day, having a good time. Yeah, this is fun, man. And he's like, I don't know, I'm just going to hang on. So you do not want to be the one to put in all the work, collective, to do all the work, paying all the bills, doing all the creating, doing all the praying, all the manifestation, making all the sacrifices, making all the changes. And while someone else come and attach themselves to you just for the ride. There's no sense in fooling yourself. There's no sense in playing yourself. And this message is coming through strong. And when I received it, I said, really? And they was like, yeah, really, deliver that. Yeah, Spirit was like, yeah, deliver that, okay? So be mindful. The next card we have here is the devil card here, Capricorn energy. Okay, someone around you could have this in their birth chart, okay? Or someone could be lurking, eyeing you, watching you, plotting, planning, strategizing, they may approach you and say, "Hey, beautiful," or "Hey, good looking," and have that smirk on their face, which is a smile with a frown. That's what a smirk is. If you look it up in a dictionary. But either way, be mindful of this energy. There are people who are constantly trying to attach themselves for reasons that are unpure. Okay? They're not authentic. With the Page of Wands, they do not want to put in the work. They rather watch you do the work. They rather watch you do all the studying and applying yourself. You're doing all the preparation while they sit and eat. They sit and eat. You cook the dinner. You did all the cleaning, all the cooking. They are there when it's time to eat, but they're not there to prepare the food. They're not there to purchase the food. I'm just using that as an analogy. So that is the message, okay? Do not allow anyone to use you or take advantage. You do not have to be confused about this. And there are some people watching this video who's experiencing this right now. They may not like this message, but this is just a spiritual notification. There are no coincidences. It is meant for you to hear this message at this time, because you do not, with the Two of Wands, need to sit and wait and wonder and go back and forth. Is this person using me? Is it real? No. Because Lady Noble is confirming it. Spirit sending me the download, okay? Made it possible for me to give you the message. You do not have to be confused. Because the goal is for you to avoid the Three of Swords, the heartache, the devastation, being depleted, left out in the cold with nothing after someone has possibly used you, drained your bank account, drained your energy, left you emotionally, spiritually, or socially depleted. Got you lacking confidence. Maybe you don't want to come outside no more. Things like that. All of these things. So put this reading where it applies, but there are some people watching who really needs to hear this, and there are some people watching who is experiencing this. And so Spirit is saying it's time for you to acknowledge it and stop being oblivious to the facts that are taking place in your life. Let go of the burden with the Nine of Wands. Go ahead and let go and move ahead and move forward. You can persevere, but you need to let go. Let this person go. Let the situation go. And if there's something that you feel that is binding you, Spirit is saying that is an illusion. You will be just fine without this person in your life. Maybe this person is telling you, "Oh, you can't make it without me," with the Three of Pentacles. I'm more creative. I've got the connections. I know this. I know that. Maybe you feel this person is very talented. Maybe they do have a lot of gifts. Maybe they do have a large network of people whom you would like to collaborate with or get to know. And it doesn't have to be music. It could be music, but it could be any area of your life, okay? Maybe they do have connections, but who said that you can't create, or God won't place those connections on your path once Spirit sees that you let go of this person who is trying to use you? Do not allow anyone to make you feel or think you are binded or you are stuck in any situation. Just as well, what is for you will never pass you by, collective. What is for you will never pass you by. I'm also sensing someone feeling like if they let this person go, it's going to close the opportunity. That is not true. That is not true. The next card we have here is the Four of Swords. So take time to get your rest, do some reflection, maybe do some meditation, go within. But you know the answer and you know what needs to be done. Spirit is saying that you are well aware of who I'm talking about and what needs to be done. It is time to let that person go, those people go, and that situation go. And in order to disconnect, you do not have to be conflictual. You do not have to be violent with anyone. You can just simply remove yourself. Okay? And someone saying it's easier said than done. No, it's easier done than said, because if you continue to stay in this situation, whomever you are, you're going to regret it. And that's why this message is coming across. You're going to regret it if you allow this person to stay along and stay attached to you for the ride, to reap the benefits of all your work, your blood, your sweat, your tears. You know, you putting in overtime, you taking time to save your money. So do not allow this person to, vamp you like that. It's like that's that succubus energy. That's energy vampire. Do not allow it. And if you continue to do so, you will self-inflict stagnation onto your own life path. And you want to avoid that. This person is very interested in the Nine of Pentacles, one pentacle away from the 10. Limitless abundance and prosperity. They're interested in shopping and wearing the latest and the greatest. They're interested in traveling the world and going places with you. They're interested in all these things, but they're not willing to do the work. They are a succubus energy. This person is working out of their south node. This person is of low vibration, low, yeah, low vibration. Be mindful of this person changing your world. Changing your world because you have allowed this person to stay in your life, which is sending a signal to source and to the universe that you are not ready for better, that you are not ready for greater. You're sending a signal that you want to do it the hard way. You're sending a signal that you want to do it the hard way. Be careful of keeping this person around you and attached to you, allowing them to deplete you and use you, and you know that you're unhappy and they change your world. Because you're sending a signal to source, doesn't matter what your belief system is, that you rather do it the hard way. And therefore, you will be magnetizing more harder situations. But the moment you choose self-preservation and choose to surrender yourself from this person, that's when the getting gets really good for you, collective. And so this is, some people may not like the message, but I cannot get a spiritual whooping and sit up here and lie. I don't know what anyone else does, regardless of what the numbers look like, regardless of what a following look like, but I refuse to sit up here and claim to be a tarot reader up here and lie. I have to give the message as they are. I cannot sit up here and make up stories. I cannot go through my archives and say, ooh, which video got the largest numbers? I'm going to talk about that today. No, that's not how it's done. I'm not speaking about no one else, but I don't do that over here. So I trust and hope that this reading reached you for your highest good. I hope you are inspired to make the best choices that are for you in your life. And may it pivot you in a direction that is for your highest good in your own timing. Ashe.